What's up everybody, Derek here, and today we've got the 10-foot John boat and we're going to be working on some rivets. So I got the rivet gun here. Some of the rivets popped right there in the seats. They kind of just popped through, so there's a gap between the seat top and the side of the boat. So what we're basically going to be doing is using the manual gun here for doing these rivets and putting them into place, drilling them out, and seeing if we can attach the side of the boat back to the seat top. And I think structurally this is really going to pull this boat back together in the spots that it kind of has some weaknesses and some gaps between those areas. So let's get to looking at these things and get this going. All right, I'm going to start out here by seeing what I can do by tightening this down. See if I can get this thing to come together on the C-clamp and start working my way down. Drill bit. Okay, we're going to be doing it right here. There's one. I'll make sure it's okay on the outside out here. We've got our hole. So as I'm putting this in here, as you can see, I will pop this in here, and then I'm going to get something to push down on this metal so it's all flush. I'm going to move this and see if I can put it right on top of that one to tighten it down. I mean, right up against the edge there. As you see, there's no gap in behind it, which is perfect. And that's what we want, no gap. And it closed it in. So see the metal right there? There's no gap. So it's going to be perfect to put that in right there. So now that I've got that in there, I'm going to poke this in here and push it all the way up in there. I'm just going to hold it like that, and I'm going to take a rivet gun here and pop it all the way up to it. Now it takes some serious torque on it, really, to get this thing in there, but you want to push. I'm pushing the boat. Push it on in there. Get another grip on it. There we go. Now, as we look on the inside in here, if you see that rivet, it expanded outward, so it really clamped down on that. So let's take this vise off of here and see if it stays in place. It should hold it. Yep, just like that. So we did that one. Let's put one right here as well. There we go. So now I have another rivet here, so I'm just going to pop it back through again. And this time I'll leave the camera showing that, and I'll put this gun on the head of here. And it's got the lever, so I got to push it in and pull at the same time and watch this thing expand. See that? Pulls it back, and right before it breaks it, come on, break it. There it goes. See how that expanded? It mushroomed. So it really pulls that metal in tight. So now if we undo this clamp again, undo the clamp, and there we go. we go. That was a good one. All right, on this one, the metal's a little bit bent, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to have to pop it back to get it a little bit closer to that one. Let's try it on the outside, popping it back. These rivets are kind of keeping it. There we go. Yeah, there's no more gap in it. Alright, let's try this one. This should bring it all back together. There it is. Alright, now look at the space behind this one. I can literally put my finger behind it. It's so gapped. So I am going to attempt to try to pull this one back together. Yep, it's pulling it back together. That's horrible. Horrible gap. Now, okay, it popped back through that rivet, that old rivet, so, and then I've got some that are further down right here that I may have to fix and kind of pull the boat apart a little bit, but I can definitely get one in right there. Right here. Slide that right in. And there it is. There we go. One right there. There we go. Yeah, that made that way stronger. Gosh, this just really cleaned up the side of this boat. I mean, as far as those, it's got the little bitty circles from the C-clamp, but man, it really pulled these together and pulled it in tight. Right there, it could be a little bit tighter, but we got it pulled in together with those two rivets right there. So this seat is definitely stronger than it was. And then this seat had a gap where I could put my finger behind here. So we are definitely a lot stouter in this boat. Well guys, this is probably one of the best ways to fix up a boat if you're trying to fix the rivets or pull things together and maybe keep things intact. You can always do stainless screws, you can do welding, but as far as a rivet is concerned, they're time tested with older John boats from like the 60s and 70s, and they don't pull apart. And rivets expand and mushroom after you pull the two metals together, so it's kind of a clamp in a way as well. So rivets are basically tested, and I don't know. I figured I might as well go back with some rivets. It's just a 10-foot John. It's a budget build, so now we're structurally ready to get this thing going to where we can start putting paint and other things into this and start investing more into this little budget build. I'm not going to spend a lot of money and go crazy on this thing, but it's going to be a cool 10-foot little John bass boat conversion kind of a thing. But thanks for watching, you guys, and subscribe if you haven't already. Like this video if you liked it, and I'll see you guys in the next one.